Welcome back. The war in Ukraine is approaching 3 years, and many citizens are fighting for hope and dreams for their families. One way to provide opportunities is learning English.
That's right. A program known as ENGin is doing just that. Today we're here with one of the volunteers, Anna Simpson. Welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful. Only a junior in high school, and you say your volunteer work with this program has already been so transformative. Life-changing, really. Tell us about ENGin.
It really has been. ENGin is a program where you are paired with a Ukrainian person who needs help with their English proficiency, and you have one-on-one conversations with them, really about anything you want to. I know one of my teachers has a little book club with her buddy, and personally, myself and my buddy Paulina, we use ENGin's provided lesson plans because they have a lot of those. They are incredibly useful, and just we talk about anything. We talk about how we celebrate holidays here, traditions, what our school is like, and I've learned so much about Ukrainian culture and history and a lot about her life just through being able to talk 1 hour a week.
Fascinating.
I know, we're looking at sweet Paulina on the screen. Yes. Talk about pen pals, but so much bigger, so much more rewarding. I love, you mentioned it, you guys, I hear that you're immersed in Ukrainian culture. What's been the biggest takeaway of volunteering for the last 2 years?
Yeah, it's been so amazing doing it this long with her. I've learned a lot specifically about how holidays are celebrated differently. Like Christmas in particular, they don't really have like Christmas tree or big presents like it is here. Their big, more gift-giving holiday is actually New Year's, which I didn't know that before. That was actually really interesting to me. So I've been able to learn so much from her.
Well, what I love about this is that you took it upon yourself to reach out to me and just like, I love doing this work and I want to share the message of it. So I know she loves volunteering. We love to give back to the community as well. Tell us what those volunteer opportunities look like and what the qualifications are.
Of course. So basically, you have to be either fluent or a native speaker in English. That's really the only qualifications, and you have to be able to give 1 hour a week to the program, to meeting through Zoom with your Ukrainian buddy. And the application, you can find it on their website. You fill out a form basically saying you're interested. You have a Zoom meeting, which doesn't take too long, with an ENGin staff member. And then you basically fill out the program agreement, which is a 3-month commitment minimum. You have to be in the program for 3 months at least. And then you do some training, basically. They have videos online on their website for the training, and you can also join into some Zoom classes hosted by their staff members. And then you fill out this form where you list your interests, your hobbies, like what your favorite subject in school is, stuff like that, and you are matched with someone else from Ukraine in the program. And then you just start talking, you map out your own schedule, and it's so great.
So it sounds like really either of us could do it.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
We could set the time. Well, and I read somewhere that there was like 24,000 people matched on this website alone. Why focus on Ukraine?
Well, the reason we focus on Ukraine is because Ukraine actually has one of the lowest English proficiency levels in Europe. So just kind of the goal of that is to try and bring that back up. The founder, Katerina, actually, she met one-on-one with a student from Ukraine before the program even started who was struggling with speaking English specifically. In the Ukrainian school system, a lot of the focus is on grammar and memorizing vocab and less so actually speaking. So a lot of the reason is to just be able to speak with someone who is fluent in that language and get that experience with being able to speak some language that isn't their first language.
Tell us a little bit more about the history of ENGin. I think they started in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like there are lots of volunteers and tens of thousands of students that have been helped. I think you have some of the statistics that you can share with us.
Yes, actually, it started in 2020, like you said, kind of right around when the war was starting. A lot of the reason was that war. people are obviously struggling in Ukraine right now, no matter where you live. And like you said earlier, about 24,000 students have been matched. There are still about 22,000 students who need to be matched, and they need people who are fluent in English to join the program and just become their buddy. It really is, it's low stakes. It's not like you get a grade for this. It's just having a conversation with someone.
And it's a broad range of ages as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Favorite Ukrainian word, go.
Oh,
That you learned.
I actually haven't yet, but actually
Okay.
on ENGin you can learn Ukraine.
Perfect.
Too.
We're
Yeah.
putting
Awesome.
Paulina to it next time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To join ENGin or volunteer, you can find it all at enginprogram.org.